TC Title Guy Podcast, episode 13. 13? We are at a very, very unique location today. And we got Halliday. We got
Holly,
the black cat. There's a couple of black cats. We've got Missy Kowalski with Century 21 Northland. We've got the name of the barn location. Missy, help me out, please.
this is the old Midnight Acres barn.
In Bellaire, Michigan. So sorry if it's a little echoey in here, but this location is pretty big. This is one of their barns, and you can definitely see that this is one of their facilities that they utilize for training, for horseback riding, and things of that nature. What all do you guys utilize these facilities for, Missy?
So this particular barn here, we're able to train the horses, do riding. There's trail riding around. There's some beautiful trails. There's 40 acres of state land that's just on the other side. And then we have a couple of off-the-track thoroughbreds that one of our boarders works with consistently, and she does a lot of eventing. So we've got barrels to train with, different poles, and basically everything that the horses work with. We work with them on getting their stamina up, on getting their muscle tone up, and just enjoying riding.
So the main overall facility, what does it utilize?
This
for?
is more of a boarding facility.
Okay.
So
so these horses aren't here all year.
They are. Yep.
Oh, they are here all year.
Yep.
So these people that own horses at this, they rent out these facilities for their horses, correct?
Yes,
kind of
correct.
like a horsing leasing place.
Yeah.
I understand. So then they are able to come and utilize it as their leisure. And I think I saw a sign outside that like guests or members only kind of thing.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
We've got a lot of electric fencing, so it's not something that somebody can just come in off the street and accidentally touch a hot fence.
Okay. And so
So-
do you maintain the facility or
I help
do you
maintain
have
it
a
during
horse
the
here?
winter time, and then typically there's usually a trainer that comes during the summertime and helps with everything.
So how many horses can you hold at this facility?
24 typically.
Okay. And is that how many you have right now?
No, we just don't. It's pretty slim right now.
I got you.
Yep. This is Halliday. She is a paint. She's very, very well trained. And she is, oh, no.
Wow, that's gonna really make for some great content. I can't wait to put that.
Okay,
in
well,
your
okay, so
teaser
the
video.
horses call out to each other. That's her friend that just called out, and they wanted to know where she was. So she is answering them where she's at. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Halliday,
Come
they're
here,
out
baby.
there. Oh, this is some cool footage. Look at this. TC Title Guy Podcast.
Halliday.
You know what? This show is it doesn't have to be in Closing Room B Studios. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be it could be in unique locations. Missy and I were talking about potentially getting together and shooting a podcast on ice and ice fishing. That's how we met last year. Like literally, Missy, if you could kind of, whoa, this is some cool footage. Like he's like doing some buckaroo stuff here. Look at this. Shh. I can't show it again. I don't know if he'll do it again. I don't know how to make the horse, but he was like, yeah, last year, through a referral partner of mine, shout out to you, Ryan Conklin. He was out ice fishing with me, and we're out the ice, and he's like, hey, man, like, I know another realtor that might be a good connection for you. And so gets Missy on the phone, and I was like, oh, you like to ice fish? She's like, oh, yeah, I love fishing, So I went out fishing with my buddy Gavin Caverly that day. That was the first time I met Gavin. He's been on this show before. And we went out hunting together. And then I said, hey, man, you mind if I bring another agent with me? And so I told Missy we were in Bellaire at a lake. I'm not going to say the location just for privacy because it's one of my walleye hot spots. And anyways, I said, hey, Missy, like, we're the only shanty out here, like, pretty much. I said, just walk out onto the ice, and we'll get to know each other. So literally, the first time we met each other was out ice fishing, which is quite funny in my opinion.
No, it was a good day too. Yeah.
We didn't catch any fish, but we went back out to the same location.
I don't have to say we didn't catch any fish.
Okay, all right. Well, but I was gonna say, when we went back out to that same location, I'll put the photo up here. Missy caught some really, really nice walleye.
Oh yeah. That was that was probably one of my favorite fishing trips ever.
Oh yeah. So talk about that.
We had a full moon. It was we left a little early in the morning. We're not going to say what time. A little early, and it was just so surreal, very peaceful. I just to get out of the water. It was first thing in the spring. I even took a picture coming back to sunrise that day. It was just gorgeous. It was one of the perfect days.
It was calm.
The loons were calling out.
Moonrise.
Full moon.
It was.
We could see the fish in the water. It was just really neat.
Yeah, unique thing about walleyes is you can see their eyes when you go out shining with the light at night. You can see their you can see their eyes down there. This is definitely a unique location. As Halliday is very, very excited in the background over here. She's
getting some exercise. Now they have been.
Yeah.
This winter has been pretty rough. I think everybody can agree that the pastures, there is probably 3 feet of snow out there. And so they've been out with blankets. They do not like to come in the barn. Everybody thinks that being a horse person, you bring them into the barn. But they don't like that. Hey.
What do you think, Halliday? What do you think? You want to be the most popular horse on YouTube? On the TC, you're the most popular horse on the TC Title Guy podcast. I can tell you that. The first horse on the TC Title Guy podcast. The first horse on the TC Title Guy podcast is always the most famous.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to Missy. We've kind of established her role here at the barn and what the barn is. And I want to talk to Missy about real estate. So Missy has a couple of things that she does. One being what do you call your position here, Missy?
Just caretaker, maintainer.
Caretaker.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Kind of manager.
And that's great and all, but she also has a landscaping business,
irrigation company.
Yep. And then she's also a real estate agent with Century 21 Northland. So if you want to talk about that.
Wearing multiple hats.
Yeah.
Wearing multiple hats. Real estate is my love. I always wanted to do that, and I'm just so excited to be able to living the dream now. That's my heart and soul. So, where the horse thing comes in, I think there's a lot of things when you're training horses that are the same, that the principles just apply in real estate. Obviously it's all hard work. I don't know one realtor out there that doesn't work hard. That's part of it. But setting goals, when you're working with these animals, it's a job. You got to set goals. You got to see where you're at, markers, everything like that. We call when they're riding, you say, look to where you want to go, and that's, I think, true. Okay.
We apologize if the audio is not working. We do have microphones on. Maybe we should move them like right here, because although I do love Halliday in the background doing the horse neighs, I guess you could call it. I'm not a horse whisperer or a horse rider. I haven't rode a horse in like 20 years. But I do have a couple clients like Missy, Alyssa Norris. She's a horse rider. Was that what you call them? Horse riders? Horseback rider. Equestrians. So I have a couple hockey players, just unique things that allow me to be able to carry this and take this podcast where we want to go. I don't have the kit today. It's way over there, but I have these lapel mics. You can buy these at Best Buy or Amazon or whatever. Buy local. So Missy, talk to me about your irrigation company.
We do irrigation mostly around Elk Rapids, Bellaire, Torch Lake, Elk Lake. We've done work for the vineyards out in Leelanau County. We basically started everything at the horse park when, back in the day. And it's just down to kind of one crew that works, just maintaining our accounts that we have. And kind of a side gig now, more or less, but the guys want to keep doing it, so they love what they're doing, and that's really like a May through November. So, all right, settle down.
Most of the time when I get together with people when I'm around horses, which isn't very often, mind you, but I don't see this kind of, like, this is cool to me. This is like watching a movie, but I'm like not watching a movie. I'm here in person, right? And this show's about Missy, everything Missy, the horse barn, the irrigation company, and real estate. She's a little upset right now because she wants to be outside.
Yes, this is exactly what.
Holiday, why don't you get very excited and run? Go, go, go! Some people are gonna love this episode. What do you think? Huh? We're kind of all over the place here.
Yep.
But
so I'm excited on the real estate end that we are renting space in Bellaire, so that I've got an office. Charisse, Bill Fain, and I are renting a space together along with Shelley Battershell, and that is in the Inspire Health building. And it's just going to really open it up. So we have a local presence here in Bellaire. And I mean, obviously we could meet here at the barn, but that gets a little loud. But it'll be good with clients
sitting right here in the barn.
And be right downtown Bellaire, which we love our town. This is where, we talked about even decorating the office, and I did a series of posters that are just pictures from around the area.
Oh, I forgot to mention your photography business. She's also a photographer as well.
So we did a series of pictures, and it was about love where you live, and I think that's what we completely get on board with. We love our lakes. We love our trails. We love opportunities to be out in nature and share this love with the animals, but we love where we live. We love working with people that love to be up here. And I'm excited for this opportunity to actually be local here in Bellaire.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. I love that. They do have an office location in Elk Rapids, where Missy previously had her office space. Correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
But now herself and a few other agents are here local in Bellaire, so they can set meetings with you. You can do client testimonial videos. You can do all sorts of cool stuff over here in Bellaire. Anyway, long story short. So talk about your photography business. That's more for just personal, but yeah, okay.
I do photography. I love it. It's always been my, kind of one of my passions. I brought a couple of pictures to the Antrim government offices.
She's right behind the camera.
Come here.
What do you think? Blow out my eardrum? Blow out the cameras, the microphone. If you do that, that's impressive. Oh, she's shy.
But what I was going to say, so photography, I've got a number of pictures actually in their large formats. They turned out beautifully in the Antrim County, the new Antrim County building. So as you walk around the first and second story, you'll see some of my photos up in the county building, which is kind of exciting. So, but yeah, that's.
What would you say that sets you apart as a real estate agent uniquely against the rest of the realtors in the area?
My clients can tell right away that my best interest is for them. It doesn't matter if it's a $500,000 house or a $200,000 house or a $9,000 piece of property. We're always going and figuring out if there's any serious questions we need to ask.
There's some snow falling off the roof because it's gotten a little bit warmer here in North Michigan, and that's what's sliding down in the background, and then the horse, obviously.
We always go over title work. That's not something that sometimes agents just send you the title and they go, okay, here you go, and let you interpret it, which is not the easiest thing to do sometimes. It helps to have your agent walk you through what that means and what the exceptions means, what, the title policy means. But for me, hands down, it's always like, Missy, you got our best interest at heart. You're looking out for us. We can trust you. That's what I hear.
Kind of people's client's best interest thing. And this is some great footage right now. She's got her nose right up in that camera. But Missy touched a good point. Client's best interest is so important. I think that's one of the most key things that you can do for your real estate clients. And one of the great things that I like to say, why I like to work with people that have their client's best interest, is if I offer them an opportunity to save their clients money. Let's say I've got several different products out there that I can do that, depending if it aligns with the transaction. They share that information with their clients. They do not withhold it. So, yeah.
Yep. So, and I think, so I meet with a group of realtors too that are very, very good realtors, well known in the area. And there was a point that was brought up yesterday by a very, very well-known realtor. And she said, title, your title company matters. Don't just go with, who your office might say, you should work with or could work with. She said, pick your title company that is, that works for you. And I 100% agree because anytime I need something, they're there. They're at the end they always pick up the phone. They always answer. They always get back with me in a timely manner. And that's huge. And you don't always find that either.
I appreciate you saying that. It's not, I didn't ever tell Missy to say, hey, give plugs for Talon throughout the podcast today. That just kind of came about, right? And I appreciate that. I really do. That was authentic. And I just want to get that out there, that this was not staged. We didn't plan to really talk about anything other than the fact that I know what Missy does. And we've been friends for a year now. We've been doing business for about a year now.
Yep.
Thanks, like I said to you, thanks to you, Ryan Conklin, my buddy.
As we, I'm sorry. No, you can't climb up on him.
No, he's fine.
Allergic.
He's fine. As long as I don't touch my face. Come on up.
Right?
Come on up. Okay.
Holiday.
Before I came up here today, I said, hey, you know what? I wonder if we're going to be out in the barn and I should wear warm clothes. And I'm glad I did. Wear my muck boots.
Yep, we got the standard barn attire. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yep, we got.
Is the microphone picking up your lovely purrs? Oh.
Alex told me he's allergic to cats, so
he's biting.
Sorry, these guys love attention.
This is gonna be a good episode. Unique stuff here at the TC Tailguy Podcast. If you can think of anything kind of like this, I mean, I don't care if you've got a goat barn, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that has a goat barn.
I know some fainting goats.
But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't have to be. This is going to be a very chopped up, edited episode, but it doesn't always have to be at locations of the closing room B studios. As I get licked here in the face by the cat. I took a shower this morning. He must love my cheap shampoo, I guess.
Right.
Let's call her one-stop shop, Missy. When it comes to all the things we mentioned earlier, but how can anybody get in touch with you?
My best is just my direct contact, 231-495-8867. Call, text. My email is missyk@c21northland.com. But
if you have a need for a real estate agent in northern Michigan, specifically Bellaire, Antrim County, Grand Traverse County, surrounding areas, and you get the picture. Missy is a great contact. She has her client's best interests. She has several other businesses as well. If you have any questions related to irrigation, maybe she doesn't necessarily want to get hired for a photography job, but if you have any questions related towards photography, that she might be able to answer.
If you're looking for a horse property,
a horse property, I didn't mention
I can
that
help
as
you
well.
with that.
I apologize. And then also additional to that, she would be a great person to talk with if you're interested in any of her specific, not only hobbies, but things she does for work and volunteering as well. So Alex Eicher, TC Title Guy Podcast. Missy Kowalski, thank you for being on the show and allowing us to come into a unique location. Everybody have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe below if you haven't already, and have a blessed rest of your week.